Hey, welcome to Crystal's Daily Dose of Joy. Welcome family, friends, and followers. If you're new, then hello. Welcome. If you're returning, then welcome. So yes, y'all, we got a lot of cleaning to do. I will show you a before and I bring you an after. I'm not using the power hour. I'm just going to take my time cleaning today, get some stuff done. It's been a very interesting morning. My landlord, because we had a little bit of a problem with the little critters, a little bit tiny, whatever you want to call them, ants, bugs, all the little things that want to come from the outside in. So he came this morning and sprayed around the entire trailer because we had already did the these inside. It's good to do these, and it for a lot of different things, ants, roaches, termites, just little like pincher type bugs. You can, set these off, and then you just clear out and give it about 4 hours or so. Then you want to make sure you clean up really good, wipe everything down, and vacuum. And we had, knew that with all the rain and stuff we had, and this being an older place, it's just good. It's good to spray and stuff, because really the only room was our downstairs bedroom was where I was seeing a little bit of stuff. So that was done, but in the process of doing that, we had to take, and he used a big long hose that the stuff hooked up to, and we had kittens. One of the neighborhood cats, I thought she was just kind of roaming around out here, didn't have a home. I don't even know if she does or not. She had kittens, and she put them on my landlord's property in the fence. She put them over on the side where Mason's swing is, and I'll have to show all that to you a little bit later on in the video. Well, Brett's got 3 dogs. He's got 2 little chihuahuas and then a bigger dog. I'm not sure what type of dog she is. And they keep like chasing the cat, trying to get to the kittens. And I think she was sending the kittens from underneath the fence, because they dug a little bit of a hole from underneath the fence up and under the steps. And we thought that she gave birth under the trailer, but I don't think that's the case. So I'm going to be blocking off both spaces. The only thing I can do, because we don't want any more animals, he does not want us having no more pets. 3's more than enough for me. I've got 2 chihuahuas, and Mason has a fur baby. Is I've been making a bunch of phone calls to see if anybody wants some first, and then I will make a phone call to like the shelter, animal control, different places to see what they can and can't do, because I just don't want to take a chance. I was asking my husband. So anywho, I had to go ask my husband a question real quick. So anywho, I was asking my husband, because like our dogs have grown up with Mercury pretty much. I mean, they're a little older, but we got Mercury as a baby, and Mercury kind of grew with them, and they learned to get along together. So I guess if just kittens and a regular dog, if they're not used to it, they'll try to make it lunch. They'll try to eat it. So they've been chasing each other, and I don't want to get in the middle of it. Y'all know back in the day, me and mine is spooky story. If you don't and you're curious, yes, I did get attacked by my fur baby, other one, a while back. Long story, not going into all that, but I just keep checking to make sure, because only thing I can do is keep making phone calls and checking and just not getting right up in the middle of it, because I just don't want nothing to happen. I have a heart for all animals. I don't like bugs and critters. I don't care for snakes, none of that stuff. But at the end of the day, I don't want to see any outdoor, wild or not wild animal that don't have an option, if that makes sense. And you never know. There's a lot more cats than you see out than dogs. A lot of times, a lot of people will take them in, they'll get them fixed, and then they'll put them back out. There's a bunch down at one of the parks we go to. So yeah, let me show you the mess before and after. I don't want to talk forever. I have not been on top of my cleaning as much. I do got my good friend Lisa visiting with me. And that's nothing that I'm going to go into detail. I don't get into people's business here on the platform. But it's been nice. I'm thankful that I'm blessed that I'm able to help, and that what I can and can't do pretty much. But I just got a lot around here I need to be on top of and get taken care of, because I haven't been doing as much lately. I did do the planner video with y'all. I don't think we've done our last cleaning video for about a week now. So this will be good to see. Dishes, not a lot, just a few. Stuff that needs to be kind of picked up, put up, kitchen area. My husband made poppers and apparently didn't finish them. He's here. He's working, I think, Friday and Saturday. Trash definitely needs to be emptied. Some of you might be asking, I've had a lot of my family, why did you take your trash can out? Or no, my husband asked me, why did you take your trash can out from underneath the sink? Instead, because I used to keep it under the kitchen sink. 2 reasons. One, it's hard to drag in and out from underneath the sink. And then I keep some of my dish drainer down there. Me and my mom swapped. And I keep a lot of my Lysols and like scrubbers and stuff like that down there. And so, fur babies. Pluto, Lucky, say hi. Say hi. Pluto's got one little nail. It's not real long. It's tiny bits. I got a clip. I do his nails. He's got one little nail we got to finish this evening. Mason kind of helps me because he'll sit in Mason's lap while I do it. Mercury's been a little scattered because I think he knew. I didn't know if it was male or female. Now we know that it's a she because she had the kittens, of course. But she had been roaming around, and she mostly hangs out in the neighbor's yard. I think he puts out his food. After he's done eating, he puts his plate of food out on the porch and lets her eat. So she mainly hangs out there. On my landlord's property, he keeps dog food, and a lot of times he puts out cat food if he sees cats roaming around through here. So I don't know, really interesting. Mason did not do his room. We were kind of rushing this morning. So I will be doing it, but his room's not a mess. Just need to pick his stuffed animals up and finish his bed and clean his cat's litter box. Yes, you don't have to ask, but if you're curious, because I know I hear a lot of other channels talk about that. My kid does do chores. He does have his own set of responsibilities, but depending on our day, depending on our schedule, if it comes to like school things or different things, I would rather Mason be on top of that first and get to the other stuff next. So, a few things laying there. I'll show you downstairs. I make the bed up. It's not too bad because, like I say, I do have a friend visiting, so my husband's been upstairs, and this works out. And we do have a little bit of extra stuff you'll see in here, and that's okay. You know, I'm just so thankful that we did go ahead and spray because it hasn't been nothing major, but I did see a few things, and that's when I reached out to my landlord. It's like, look, you know, you got to spray, do something, because we're going to wait. I think he was saying wait 2 or 3 days and then do that. We already did the inside, but probably do it again, you know, since we did the outside. So I'm going to be vacuuming down here and making the bed up, straightening it up real quick. Some of you may even remember, I mean, it's just been recent. My mom, she don't do it as much now because of my stepdad and his condition. She used to come and stay with me, spend the night and stay, you know. And we've been talking about going ahead and putting the bed in the room up here, my husband's little man cave room, just because we got three rooms, you know. We ain't done it yet, but that's something we thought about. Mostly just kind of picking up down here. Get the bed made up. I kind of like to do the beds first is how I'll start off. That would be a tip for you. If it's just easier. And some of you may remember, you may not remember that far back. I'll try to find videos and drop them in the links. It's been about 2 years ago, maybe a little less than that. But my stepdad was here with us for about 2 weeks, you know, because we were helping him, you know, especially when he first got out of the hospital. So, yeah. I don't know how many of y'all would remember that or not, though. We're going to grab the vacuum and the air freshener. I use this one right now. This is Honeyberry Hula. And I did clean my vacuum out really good. I have showed like a tutorial type video of how I clean my vacuum. I just don't like one without it being clean. So you're going to be seeing me use the hose part a lot too, because like I say, we did spray outside. We did do the inside about a week ago, and then we sprayed, but I just like to hit all the nooks and corners and crannies. Just because. For dust too. Okay, put it up. Okay. And yes, y'all, because I know some people are going to ask, or even say, yes, with the ones, the raid ones that we did, we cleared out, left, come back. It gives you a certain amount of time, and then you have to open up and air it out. But there are ones you can buy, because one of the ones I bought at Home Depot, which is mostly for the fire ants and the red type ants, and it kills a bunch of other bugs. It's safe. So it is safe for dogs, cats, whatever, outside, inside. I mean, you typically don't want to you want to make sure you don't want them to be right up on you, but it is safe. They're not going to get anything. I like that they do them that way a lot of times anymore, because back in the day, I think you didn't know if an animal got and drank it or got near it, and they got a hold of it, no go, you know. So it, you know, and you wasn't real sure, but they do. Even like things, one of the ladies was telling me when I was looking at some of those that you put on like your plants, your garden stuff. You're like, oh no, this is gonna kill it off. It's not gonna survive it, you know, because you get little things a lot of times during this type of season of springtime when you're trying to grow. But no, they make it to where it's safe. It won't hurt them. So, you know, always important to look for that or ask, because it's kind of like if, what's a good way to put it? Like if you're using a bleach cleaner versus something that's not bleach. Some people don't like the smell of it. It's really too strong, and other people prefer it more because it cleans. It's like a more thorough clean. And thank you, Elizabeth, for the advice about the Clorox. I'm going to start buying that. I haven't bought it. I told my husband I wanted to get it because I think that's going to help my shower. I do use just a soft scrub that's got a little bit of bleach cleaner in it, and a lot of times I just use regular soap and kind of clean as I'm in the shower. But I think that'd be really, really good on it because it is an older shower. So, yeah. You know. These are little things you have to keep in mind when you're doing things. Let's do the bathroom part over here. Around the toilet and stuff. And that's just one thing I want y'all to get from my channel as you watch and you support. Sometimes we do, not everybody, but there's a lot of us that think that because, oh, well, a critter or something or a mess, that person's not doing something right or this, and that's just not the case. This is not the case at all, y'all. It could be, it don't even have to be because of it being older, you know. It could just be because it is that time where maybe you don't get to spend as much time on it, or for the simple fact that, from the hose part, for the simple fact that, you know, the seasons, when they change, I mean, it's like all that rain we got. They were filling up sandbags in one part of our town. They were filling up little sandbags, put around the yard, keep the water from flooding and running down in certain spots. So we're just going to give a nice spray with this. Yeah, y'all. You ever feel God speaking to you and He's asking you, be a blessing, do this and that, and you know that you even have any possibility or resources? It's better to listen, because man upstairs knows what's best for us and what's best towards others, for others. And God puts callings on people's lives, so. We're just going to leave that on. Shut the doors. We're going to finish Mason's room. So right here's the side door. We're not going to go out here, but this is where there's like little steps. And underneath the little steps is where the kittens were this morning when we sprayed. But I keep kind of going out monitoring and checking. It's hard. I just hope and pray. Between now and making phone calls and just checking, feel like I'm doing my part. His dogs. Because animals, they can be funny. Mercury knew. We didn't know. He knew the whole time. Like, hey, that cat keeps staying around for some reason, And, yeah, you just do the best you can. Especially when you don't want to take in anymore, and you can't really. Finish up the bed. I'm just making up his bed. He's sleeping right now. You might not be able to hear in the video, the landlord's dog's barking. They probably hear her out there and they just going nuts. He's got pretty good dogs though. They're just curious though. These two can stay on the floor, so I'm putting them over there. She never really know. I knew for a fact she was being fed because cats are smart. They can jump fences. My landlord told me that he's putting stuff out for the animals. I knew that automatically, and I always see the next door neighbor, he puts out his food. So that's the only reason we didn't. But I didn't know that she had a litter of kittens. Hey, honey. So, them are still wet. It'll be fine, I think. Mason's got about half a dozen stuffed animals he collects. He don't even need. Every time I get rid of some, he brings in more. But I told my husband I'm probably going to do it after this video. I'll definitely probably wait till landlord, because he takes his dogs home in the evening. They don't stay back there in the back. But I'm going to block off the one spot where they've dug, and I'm going to block off the spot until he said he's going to fix it, but I'm going to block off the one fence where his keeps coming over, because I just don't want him to be doing all that anyways. And so it'd be a temporary thing for now. My kid would be like, oh, I want one, but we definitely cannot have another one. I will, though, if I can catch them and make sure. Until I figure out where, because I've got, 1, 2, 3. There's about 4 or 5 different church ladies I know that have them. This is a good possibility to look and see, they're a little different than dogs. A lot of times you can't, you know, they'll do different breeds and they sell them. They're a lot different. It's not as easy, you know, for them. And they're smart that they're able to survive even if they don't get blessed and get a good home. They're able to survive, you know, outdoors. That's what they know. That's what they're used to. So you have to just keep that in mind, you know. They are fast too. Even little Mercury tries, not as much as he used to, but at first he'd try, and he's a little bit quicker than us, you know. But then he'd get out there just to roll around on the pavement in the grass. It was like, I'm not trying to run away. I just want to get out here and smell the fresh air, kind of deal. We'll check real quick, but I don't want to. And I don't want to make her nervous neither. I have to be careful because they will pick them up with a cat. They'll pick them up a lot of times, what my husband says, and they'll put them in a different place. If they feel like something's bothering, because this is just an instinct of them. But because it is a lot hotter weather, I'm waiting on some callbacks. And I've already reached out. I just want to make sure. This door is a little wonky. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Mama has definitely moved them. Yeah, I want to go and say hi to them. I want to go say hi to the babies. Because I'm the one that would try and tell you there was babies out there. No one was listening to me. They didn't know. They don't ever use that side door a lot. I'd be friends with them. This is Mercury's, Mason's baby, Mercury. So I finally stopped climbing curtains. And I'm starting to mellow out. I was a crazy hyper cat. With this little calendar thing. Gotta wipe down. Clean his litter box. That I won't share because that's just nasty. Some people don't mind sharing that. I don't prefer to. Yeah. We're going to do the kitchen and we'll come back to that. It gets cleaned twice a day. And then I dump it every other day and wash it out too. Because you got to wash it out. If you don't wash it out, then, ooh, well, I don't even know. If you don't wash it out, like, yeah, you're asking for a mess and a half because they're not, you don't let them, I mean, I know one lady from church told me and my husband's told me back in the day they could be in and out. And you let them out, they go out, and they let you know when they want back in. Anymore, we just use litter boxes. And you buy the litter, put it in the litter box, but you have to clean it. And if you're not cleaning it enough, it's gross. Really, really gross. So we're going to run some dishwater. I got to go get my thing. You'll see we switched dish trays, me and my mom did. And we'll wash the sink out too before I do that. I use soft scrub. And I do want to, I may get that later, the Clorox. Because I do need to scrub my shower. Y'all, and I will be going, a lot of you asked me, and thank you Coxwife Kay, Cheryl, everybody, my good friend Lisa, everybody, for all your kind words, your love, support. I don't expect anything. I don't want any of y'all to feel like that. But I do go the 20th of May to pick up my cap and gown, and I guess a little tassel thing that hangs on the hat part, the cap, and it's only $30, you know, but I will go get that, and I'll try to get pictures. I'll try to at least get pictures in that. A lot of you keep asking me to do videos and can I do prints. I very much can do prints. The way that works is I'll get them on my phone, and then I'll send the prints from my phone over to CVS, and I can get whatever size people are asking for. My Aunt Brenda wants, I think she told me a 5x7. Her and my uncle do. So. But I cannot make any promises to y'all that I'll be able to get a lot of video recording. I may be able to get some. There's going to be way too many people there to be able to record and get a video. I may be able to get a short one, but I doubt I'll be able to get a real long video of me graduating, and that's on the 5th of June. So, yeah. So I gotta run out and get my thing because I let it hang dry, I wash it, and then I'll let it hang dry out in the sun. Alright, so I got this. I wouldn't have paid even this for it. I don't know. $7.98 at Walmart. It's like the drying cloth. Throw it in the washer, and then you can let it air dry after use it up for a week or so. I don't know. It's okay though. My mom and me switched. She don't like the one, but I told her I'd switch her back. I gotta get myself one like this. I love the Sour Daddy scrubbers. I ain't crazy about this. They didn't have the ones, the regular little square ones like I like. That's okay. This'll work. Hope y'all are all blessed. What is your weather? Ours is supposed to be 90. They said 91 today. It's a really warm weather. Definitely in the summer season. Definitely. And thank you for whoever it was. I can't remember. I don't think it was someone that regularly follows the channel, for letting me know the sound was turned off on my laptop. It's on. I did do a test run and check. I don't know how I bump that every time, and then when I go to record, the one time I upload a video and it's like, there's no sound on it. I hate that. I hate to have so many cups dirty, but that's okay. So literally like a day ago, I did the yard. I would have shared that, but really, it's been really hard for me to prop y'all in a spot where you could have seen me cut the whole time. I go in like a big giant square, and I start from the outer way, and then I work my way inwards till I get to the end. So it's been really hard for y'all to see that. It's okay though. Dishes are definitely no fun. But I do hand wash. No dishwasher. You probably couldn't fit one in this little tiny kitchen, but I ain't a big fan of them anyways. So I have to share a couple of the cleaning ladies and cleaning videos, different cleaning people I watch. There's one guy watching, he goes in and kind of helps other families out, kind of redo their trailers, kind of clean up messes that might have been sitting for a while. Does a really good job. Comes up with really cool ideas of building, like when it comes to like storage spaces and making something old look halfway like new or decent. It's really cool. Probably one of my favorites right now. And I'm so thankful most of you didn't prefer the music. I'm not a big music person. I prefer gospel. I do like a little bit of pop and a little bit of country. Not big on neither one as much as I used to be. So I like to just be able to talk to you, chit chat, or just do like a silent vlog. But y'all know that wouldn't happen. I talk a lot, right? I make for a very boring video, especially coming from me. I do have our 1K still going on. I will put that in the description box below to enter that, because it's going to run till August, till about the middle part of August is what I've decided. And I'll do my name drawing then. I was saying the first week, but I'm thinking more like the middle part, like right before the kiddos go back to school. The rules are in the description box of that video. So if you click on the video and you click the more button and it's going to scroll you down, you're going to see it's going to say rules for the video, and you click that little link and tell you what you can do to enter. And that was for everybody that supports. So just a thank you, you know, not just for me hitting the 1K, but I just wanted to give back because there's been a lot of you, whether it's planner stuff, blessing mail, supportive through my process of just taking care of this trailer, school, Mason stuff, his goals, our goals as a family. So that was really important to me. It's like my way of giving back and saying thank you, you know. So. You want to check that out so that you can enter. We're going to do hot dogs tonight. I need to ask my husband if I should pay for him to set them out. I don't think you have to set them out as soon. Chili dogs, actually. Be really good. I've had a taste for hot dogs. I don't know why. It's not a craving, y'all. No. I don't. My baby days are way done. But you just get certain tastes for foods. Sure, I got all my dishes. Cut the water. Don't ever do that. You go to wash all your dishes and then you look and you have like 3 or 4 cups you forgot to grab from another room or another space. I hate that. Then you just kind of be mad and upset with yourself because you knew good and well you should have checked first before you started dishes, but you didn't. Hilarious. Story of my life, right? Some of you have asked too, and that's what I'm trying to do this cleaning videos today, kind of answering questions, but also kind of chit-chatting about life since I haven't been doing this as much. Some of you have been asking, what is my next goals? What is my plan now that I'm done with high school diploma? Work. It varies between Mason's school schedule. I don't drive. That was my choice. I have a couple options. I've already started applying a good bit. I'm not just diving right in and just applying like super crazy, because I want to be able to still get through graduation and kind of take time for me, whether it's deep cleaning, watching a good movie, spending more time on YouTube, whatever it is, spending more time in my Bible. And then once I get through with graduation, I will definitely like dive in a little bit more than what I have now. But I have a couple options. The school system's a really good choice for me because that fits my son's school schedule. Cleaning, since I'm really good at it and I don't mind doing it. You know, a lot of choices. So I got a little discouraged in the beginning because I had a few, and no names, that's not me, they meant well, but they kind of reminded me it's going to be more of a challenge because me not driving and different little choices, and I might have spent too much time in high school diploma. And I had to remind myself one day, like, I can't let Satan step in and make me think that my time and my effort was wasted. If it's 3 years from now, if it's next week, and God's like, go for it, and that door's open, then if he makes that way, he prepares that way. So whatever door he opens, he's already got the outlet and the way provided. How it's going to work out, your transportation, what it's going to look like, if it's going to be a good fit for you and not a good fit. He already knows these things. You know, the problem is, as humans, we don't see it like that. We try to let our human side do all the thinking for us. I finally had to get to a point, you know what, like I can't think like that. Because if I go into the mindset of thinking, well, because of this and because of that, I could have done it a different way, then I'm not going to see it at anything I would have done. You know? And I have to believe in my heart for it. I wouldn't even complete it if there wasn't a reason for that, you know? Me and my mom had this talk the other day. You know, it was like, I already knew there was going to be challenges. Definitely already knew that. Okay, let's dry some of these, and then we got the living room. I want to vacuum the floors. I'm probably going to put the chairs up on the table to do that. Mason got this cup at Walmart. I had one, I broke the stupid, look how cute, I broke the lid. It's okay though. Definitely okay. I broke the lid on it though. Done. We're gonna just wipe down real quick with Lysol, just because I don't know what got me so hooked on Lysol. I feel like it's just a great cleaner. It's not too strong. It can be a little bit lemony if you don't like that scent. It cleans up anything though. That's really important, because when you're not trying to spend half the day in one area and you just want something to look nice and clean, just go with a basic cleaner, you know. I'm going to lay out the hot dogs here in a minute. And just my husband's like, when I could take them and put them in the refrigerator. I normally use soft scrub on this, but we didn't do dinner. We kind of did leftovers last night. No need me to worry about the scrub of it. It's always a lot of dust, mostly, or crumbs from stuff, food. How many of us check our microwaves? I forget most of the time. I know. They get dirty the fastest a lot of times. So many things you can do to clean without spending. I see so many different channels. They go out and they spend so much money trying to have something halfway decent when you don't even really got to do that. You can always rearrange and clean without breaking the bank or even spending. Now, I mean, it's okay to go and buy your cleaning products and the stuff you need, but it really just don't make no sense. Like I couldn't afford it anyway, so for me, I try to make work with what I have. And my husband can tell you, I get my Lysol, my toilet paper, paper towels, bleach, laundry liquid, whatever I'm going to grab. I grab all this stuff at least probably once or twice a month. And this bottle right here will last me about a month. One thing I learned during hotel work is like our bleaches, our cleaners, we dilute it. So we would put half water and the rest cleaner. And it also takes down that really just overpowering stout smell that you get too, you know? So, just something to think about. We all have a way of cleaning, and if you're used to your way and it works better than you, then that is kind of your ordeal, you know? Just go ahead and wipe these off the bottoms. They don't get wiped that much. They do, but they don't. Definitely not an everyday thing. I did that because we're gonna sweep and mop today, but I'm gonna not sweep, vacuum and mop. So I want to go ahead and put the water on while I let that go, because I do boil my water. I actually picked that up on YouTube. You can figure that one. While we let that fill, we're going to go ahead and work in here a little bit. Apple away. It might be a little loud. You might hear like an eh, and that's just the AC that you're hearing going. Both of them are running this time of year because we are definitely into the summer season. On the water. Here we go. Shake out my rugs. Put them outside. I used to vacuum them. Some of them I still do. Sometimes it's just too much of a pain. Put them there and then we'll take them all outside. This one will get vacuumed off. Put it back inside. Probably after it's mopped and everything. I need to wash, or you can probably get a few more rugs, actually. Mason's got a mess right here. I'll clean that out later. We missed. I don't know where Mercury went. He probably went to lay down in the bed. He's turned his scratching post into like his bed instead of a scratching post to want to scratch on. Which I'm okay with that, but I thought he would like it. And he was just like, no, not having it. So I'm going to get my little broom thing, and then we'll sweep off the couch instead of vacuuming them out. So Mercury's hanging out by the side door because he's pretty sure those kitties are coming around. And he's sitting out there by the side door just kind of leaning around, laying down, listening. He's so funny. Watch out. I'm just straightening it off on the floor, y'all, because I'm going to vacuum it up. So don't worry. It's in the floor and it makes a mess. It's okay. Some of them cook in. Not a big fan of these couches like I was originally. So many crumbs get up and stuff like this. You have to wipe them out. Pencil, probably from school. Already see a candy wrapper. I'll show you the floor really good in just a minute. I'll put this one back on the back part of the couch. Super funny though, because, you know, Mason and me were both trying to keep his cat off the curtains. And he finally broke himself from it. I went through, I don't know, about a half a dozen curtains, I guess. Some of them I still got, and they're just kind of, I guess you can say, holy. These are not the ones I want up there. But it'll do for now. Will I get more? Yeah. Show you the crumbs. I don't know how well that's coming on camera. You see over here more. See the little stuff laying? We're getting ready to vacuum up. They definitely need it. okay, y'all. If I hit the table, let's hold. I'm gonna get the kitchen area. My husband. Kind of weird. They don't want to see me. They got me. But hey, baby, wait. Probably after mopping this will be done, y'all. Let's do this part. Oops. Better put my finger in the way. Gets it well right there. Okay. So this is gonna be the last part. It'll be a little over an hour. I used the Murphy Oil 1910. And then I used a little bit of vinegar. Because that just gives the pores. Cuts out any kind of grime or anything. And I'm just using the white vinegar, y'all, straight white vinegar. All up. And then I'm dumping the boiled water. You see, really hot. You can see the steam coming off of it. Now in there. And we'll pick it up. Fill it with a little bit of cone. That's more than enough. And then I'm gonna mop this way. I'm only doing the living room and I'm not doing entryway or the bathrooms yet. Because I'll do that probably later on when I clean them. I'm literally just doing the floorway. I gotta empty all my trash cans at once, so when the floor's dry, we'll get around to doing that. A lot of times I'll put socks on my feet and my Crocs, but that's okay. Because I want to backtrack over where I mop at. I do have the spin mop. Or cider. I use a spray mop too throughout the week to kind of spot mop. I think it was Elizabeth that was asking me how many times do I mop. I mop not every thorough mop. I spot mop just about every day, but I don't like thoroughly mop it about once a week. Sometimes it might wait a little bit longer than that, depending on what else I'm doing or how soon I get around to it. I guess you could say, pretty much. I don't like the floors to get too bad dirty though, because then they are a pain to clean. Okay, I'll turn you out this way. See that steam? That's what helps clean the floors really good. That's definitely what you want. I'm glad I discovered that because my floors look so much better, even though it don't last and stay that way. My son will sit in the floors a lot of times and do things, so sometimes I will too. So I'm glad and thankful for that. Keep them clean. Yes, y'all, my head's cut off a little bit so that you can see me mopping the floors more. I did that on purpose. You can still hear me talking, hopefully. The doggy bones laying on the floor. I meant to lay the hot dogs out. Completely forgot. Okay, I will get to them. Okay. This down right here. Get back. Yeah. Take these off so I'm not tracking. Whew. Show you what I did. Kitchen clean. You seen the downstairs bedroom, so I'm not going to show all that. Living room pretty much tidied up. I need to Windex that table. Things laying here. Mason's room. So yeah, do like and subscribe. Bye.